Okay, I got my Ranger back. We're going to do us a perimeter check of the property. We have not went around the property in probably 3 months, and we're going to keep an eye out and talk to you all about how to keep the trespassing thief neighbors off of us. Okay, so last night was a bit of a crazy night. My new generator, my new Predator 9500 inverter quit me. It quit twice, and I didn't know what was going on until the second time. So it went out, and I was like, oh my gosh, not again. Here we go. If you guys have been following us very long, you know this is the second generator we went through on this particular brand and model. It's a really good generator when it's working, but when it's not working, it's horrible, obviously. But this one, middle of the night just kicked off. I'm like, I don't think it ran out of gas because I just filled it up a little while ago. So I went out and checked plenty of gas, hit the start button, started right up. I was like, oh, that was weird. Didn't think much of it. There was no alarms going off or anything like that. Well, then I went back in the house, laid down for probably an hour. I hardly got any sleep last night. It was crazy. It goes off again. I'm like, man, is there someone out here messing with me? So I got my flashlight, I'm looking around and stuff, and no, there ain't no one out here messing with me. Well, I pushed the start button, started right up. I'm like, what's going on? Well, then I start checking I was watching the lights. There's overload alarm, an output indicator, and a low oil alarm. So then I started thinking, I was like, man, maybe the oil's low, but there was no light saying it was. So I turned it off, checked the oil, and the oil was low. I just now changed it. So luckily, I hope that's it. I haven't tried to start it yet. You guys see me filled up with oil. Have not tried to start it yet. I'm almost 100% sure that's the reason. It was, for some reason, it was running a little low on oil. It's got 321 hours on it. I've been changing it. The first one's a 50, 100, 200, and 300. So I just changed it. Well, maybe it was at 250. I changed it about 80 hours ago. I changed. I've been trying to do it every 100 hours. It was just a little low for some reason. I don't know. But I did order another generator, and maybe I'll go with this some other time. But my father-in-law actually put together and brought it out here for us here a few days ago. So luckily we had this one. We have his other one at the well, which would have ran the air conditioner or whatnot. But it was in the middle of the night. The air conditioner wasn't even on. So it wasn't a big deal. We just got lucky it was in the middle of the night, I guess, not in the heat of the day. But we do have this new one. Let me show you. I'll show it to you real quick. So this one actually runs off propane and gasoline. And a pretty funny story was, I hooked it up to the propane and it worked just fine. Well, then it ran empty. There wasn't that much in there. Maybe a couple hours into about 3 in the morning, I came back out here and I hooked this one up. Well, I couldn't get it to start at all. And there's an automatic. I don't have it over here. It's over there. There's the remote start on this one. And so I hit the remote start, wouldn't start. And I was like, oh man, maybe I need to check the oil on this one. So I checked the oil. Well, then it tried to restart itself because I guess it restarts it a couple cycles until it starts. Well, I didn't know that, and it spit oil all over my arm, all over my legs at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh my gosh. So then I was trying to screw it back on. It tried to start again and kicked more. What is that? Lily's way over there. Then it kicked more on me, so I was getting oil all over the place. I'll check the oil before I run this one again. But I finally got it going. After I switched over to gasoline because I couldn't get the propane, just wasn't coming on. So I switched over to gasoline. I couldn't get it to start, and then I realized that gas part was turned off because it was running propane. And then we got to start, ran all night, and I went to town a little bit, came back, and it's out, it's turned off. So it ran out of gas. This one's good. It's a West Wing house. It had tons of great reviews. My buddy Kevin actually found it, sent it over to me. I got off Amazon. It's like $1,000. But it's going to be a really good backup, especially for the well. We'll be able to remote start from the house and turn the well pump on instead of walking out there and doing all that. So I'm excited to have this one on hand. When you're living off grid like we are, you need to have a backup generator. I found out you need three generators backup to the backup, but hopefully this one will last a long time, and the new Predator too. I haven't started that one up yet. Let's start it up. I'm almost positive it's the oil, but let's start it up and find out. Well, started right up, put the load on. I heard the air conditioner kick on. I'm gonna go wash my hands and come back out here, and we've got a little bit to talk to you about. Okay, it's another hot one here in Oklahoma. I've got something to show you guys. We're gonna do a perimeter check today. I gotta figure out how to keep my trespassing thief neighbors off my property this hunting season. If you guys know, here a while back, we got our feeders, our blinds, and our chairs stolen from our neighbors. Our neighbors stole them. Man, I left this on here and it's leaking oil all in my seat. I'm gonna set this over here. So I haven't got my Ranger. I got my Ranger back. It's been over at Kevin's for the last, probably since we went to Disney World. So I put some tires on there. I'm gonna have to clean this seat off some more time. Me and Kevin put these tires on there, and if I still have the footage, I'll go ahead and play it right now. Okay, so you either seen it or you did. I can't remember if I had the footage or not. But we put these awesome big tires on there. They look great, but they kept rubbing the front and every time you would turn. Kevin adjusted the shocks for me. It still didn't help, and he said we could probably get some spacers for it, but I need it now. I need to get the Ranger out here on the property now. So I might end up getting some spacers and try it all over again and see if that helps, because I really like these tires. They look really awesome. They're just big and bulky, and they make you go over things better. So I want to keep them, but if I end up getting the spacers and they don't work, then we'll just have to sell these tires. They're brand new. I just bought them before we went to Disney World. They only probably got 2 miles driven on them from mine to Kevin's house, and it's just really disappointing. But we put the old ones back on. You can see. So there's the small tires. There's the big ones. So yeah, it was disappointing. Is the tire flat? That they didn't just work right. They fit on fine and everything, but every time you turn, they just rub. So we're gonna do a perimeter check. I need to take care of the animals first. Today we're going away from the build. You guys seen enough plumbing videos. I mean, I know plumbing's boring. I'm sitting there watching some guy glue it. I understand, but I film what I'm doing. So today what I'm doing is I'm gonna take care of the animals. Then we're gonna do a perimeter check, make sure my other feeder and all that's still there, and we have to figure out a way how to keep these neighbors off of us. And it's just one set of neighbors. I'm in good standing with all the neighbors other than these thieves over here, and I really do hope they watch this video sometime, because maybe they'll feel a little guilty and bring my stuff back. It was about $300 or $400 worth of stuff they stole from me, and I'm not happy. I'm still not happy about it, just because they're neighbors. We live out in the middle of pretty much nowhere, and we know the neighbors we want to be able to trust. And from my understanding, it might be the neighbors' grandkids that come up every now and then and do these things, but we're here full time now. We can keep an eye on things more, and it's a lot better than the situation it was before. We'll be out here, we're out here full time. So I mean, we can check the perimeters every day. Got the Ranger back, and yeah. So if you got any suggestions on how to keep the trespassing thieves neighbors off of us, leave me some comments down below. We'll drive around. I've got some ideas what I want to do. But I got that feeder over there that I need to move. We haven't been getting deer coming up. I think the dogs are keeping them ran off. So I'm gonna move that feeder to another spot where I let my cousin hunt, and I hunt over there too. I got one spot on the property that my father-in-law and my daughters hunt, and then there's another spot on the property that me and my little cousin hunt. So that's kind of how I keep it. Like this spot over here, always see deer. The spot over here is kind of hit and miss. It's just one of those things. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, we're not gonna be building nothing other than we're just gonna be roaming the property, taking a look at things and get some suggestions from you guys. But first, let's go check this feed. I put 150 pounds. Well, my my camera got overheated, so I had to switch batteries. So that's one way you could tell it's hot here in Oklahoma, is when my camera shuts off because it's so hot. Like I said, it is a blistering one today. But I put 150 pounds of pig feed over here 4 days ago, and the way they got the feeder, it looks like it is full. So yeah, they're going through at least 50 pounds a day on this feed, and that's crazy. There's 4 of them, and I really like doing automatic feeders. It's just more convenient for us. Maybe eventually we want to raise some piglets and sows and all that stuff, and where we could actually sell pigs to people, and maybe family and friends, stuff like that, just be able to supply pigs for locals. So maybe eventually we'll actually measure out our feed and do all that. But right now, when we got the feeder pigs, we just do the automatic just because it's so much more convenient. It does cost a little bit more because they're eating more, but maybe in the future we'll change that. Let's go see. First, let's see if there's any scorpions underneath here. Where you at, little scorpion? Where you at, you little devil? That's what I called him. What is that? Nope. Hey. You alright? I thought it was dead. Get back. I should name that one Possum because it's always laid up like it's just dead. And I was like, so I nudged it and it still didn't move. I was like, what the crap? But it's alive. It's just lazy. Hot and lazy. Now, oops. Now a lot of people will say, I need to get another feeder for these pigs because they're too big, only 2 could fit in there. It's perfectly fine. This feeder is very capable of feeding all 4 pigs, as it has over the last 7 months. They will get their fill. They'll push these ones out of the way. They'll get in there. You literally don't need 2 different feeders when this one's this size. They'll probably honestly just get at one anyways and fight over it like they are right there. So a lot of people who've never raised pigs before just automatically assume each of them need their feeder like dogs need their own little dish. That's just not the case with pigs at all. This is our 7th or 8th year raising pigs, and I've never, okay, I had to switch cameras. The other camera overheated again like 5 minutes into it after I switched batteries. So now I'm back to my old trusty Canon M50. Quality might not be as good, but it works awesome still. So yeah. Anyways, I've been raising the pigs for 7 or 8 years, and we've never had any issues raising them on full, what's up ladies, on full automatic feeders. And yeah, so you don't have to have each individual one have their own feeder. I'm gonna fill up the chicken feeders and waters. Hey, you better get back. Okay, so far the generator's running as expected. I was hoping anyways. I'm gonna take you guys back to the scene of the crime where everything got stolen, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm gonna show you the trails. I don't know if I showed you all the trails yet, maybe once, but I haven't been on the trails in like 3 or 4 months, so I need to check them. I probably should take my chainsaw, but we're not going to. We're gonna chance it. It's probably gonna regret that, but let's get in, let's go for a little ride, check the perimeter, and come back here. You know, it's always been said that fences make the best neighbors, and I hate to have to say that, but it's probably true, especially these one neighbors. Like I said, we're friends with all the neighbors, but this one group of people, I don't know. Okay, can you guys see the tree stand back there? So they haven't, at least they haven't found this tree stand. This is a little bit close. This is more in on my side of the property. It's like in the middle. So they haven't wandered on over here to get it yet. This is probably the area. This is where me and my little cousin hunt at. This is where I'll put the feeder at. I'll bring it over here, set it up. We got some clearing to do, but it's still early. It's mid-September. Bow season is October 1st here in Oklahoma. You guys know I got Hayden a bow to start deer hunting with the compound. I thought I seen something walking over there with a compound bow. She's actually a really good shot at it. Keep hearing something. She's actually a really good shot with it. And today I actually got her a deer, and maybe I'll show you guys that when we go back. Maybe I got her a deer to start shooting at, and me too. I need to get me a new bow sometime. But this year, like. This year, like I used to be really big into bow hunting, and then when Hayden and Hadley, they were able to start hunting the last few years, I've been mainly just letting them hunt. Hope might get to hunt this year, depending, like if she wants to. This is the age that we let the other two start, so if she's comfortable and wants to do all that, we'll allow her to do that this year. But Hayden, this is the first time with the compound, so I got that deer. Like I want to get another bow sometime, but this year I think we're going to focus just on Hayden getting good with her bow, and then maybe later on the season or something, we'll see how it goes. Late season, maybe I'll get a bow, and so I got an old bow, but I just really dislike it. It's like 10 years old. It's time for upgrade. But anyways, so we got one stand here. It's still there. Let's go to the scene of the crime, where the neighbors stole all our stuff, and it's 100% on our property. And let's go over there and check it out. Okay, so I lost all my audio for this clip, so pay no attention to me speaking here. I basically just show you guys where they stole everything from, the property line and all that. So we'll kind of just skip over this part, and I'll show you guys in the future some other time the whole thing. But I'm not going to set up right here again, so maybe that will detour them. We'll see. And let's go to the next spot and check on my other feeder and blind, see if it's still there. Okay, well that's good news. These neighbors over here like us. They don't want to steal. Let's see if this battery is any good still. Nope, it's on empty. I think we'll do a test run, but it is on empty. It's on almost dead. It's got an E and F for fuel, full and empty. So we do need to replace that battery. To be expected, it's been out here a year. So yeah, this is the prime spot that we've seen tons of action. We've seen a lot of good action on their spot. This is the one where it was like almost every day we hunted here, we would see some sort of deer activity, and that's always fun, especially when you're bringing the kids. The neighbors are driving up and down there. Especially when you're bringing the kids, they get bored really easy, especially when they're younger. So seeing action is the best thing, regardless if you kill one or not. But yeah, so I have full confidence all our stuff is safe over here. That blind is actually, I probably should have took that down. It wasn't really meant to stay a whole winter out. Wasn't made to stay a whole winter outside in the elements. So I'm gonna have to replace it. I'm wanting to actually put like I want to build one with milled lumber and stuff like that. We're just so busy. We're gonna do something like that in the future, but I need to figure something out. I might end up just going and buy one of them fiberglass ones to stick out here for me and the girls and Randy to hunt out of. That'd be the quickest and easiest. So maybe we'll do that. But for sure, I need to start getting some feed put in these. Here in Oklahoma, it's legal to hunt over bait. You can bait deer on private property. It's legal. So with that being said, we're going to hunt over bait if we want to. It makes it easier for the girls, and it is what it is. That's what we do. It's legal. We do it. Let's go back up to the house. We'll take the trail out by the pig pen. Everything's looking as normal as usual. I haven't explored this in 3 months, at least 3 months. So you just kind of never know what you're going to get into, especially during the summer. You're going to walk out here and all the ticks and stuff. I'm probably going to find some ticks on me just standing here. But let's go back up to the house. Hey, piggy. Look, that one's still just laying down eating. Is that not funny? What? I wish I could just lay down on the couch and someone just throw some food on the ground. I could just eat it off the ground. Huh? That's funny. Look at him. What? Hello, Abe. So I've been staying busy with the house project, you guys know that. So I kind of neglect the audience, you all, of the animals. I try to show the pigs and stuff as much as I can, but sometimes I don't get to show them, and I know a lot of y'all like seeing them right now. This is just a new homestead. All we have is the pigs and the chickens and the dogs. Once we get the house built and start getting pens established, then we're going to start bringing back probably meat rabbits, maybe even quail, goat, sheep, something like that. We're going to start building up our homestead again eventually, but it's going to take time. So right now you get to see Abe hanging out behind me. He's not jumping on me, so that's a good thing. Abe is really moody nowadays. In his old age, he is getting moody. But the ladies and everyone else are doing great. If there's something you guys want to see more of, leave me some comments down below. Give me some suggestions. Maybe I'm not showing you some stuff that you want to see. So I'm not going to just stick strictly to building the house, because I know you guys want to see more of the family and things like this. Just like today, just not doing a whole lot. I just got the Ranger back last night from Kevin's, and I was like, man, I need to do a perimeter check. I need to find out how to catch these thieves in the act if they do return. So I got some pretty good ideas. Would you guys like to see? I got some cameras I need to set up, some pretty high-tech cameras. Maybe I'll make a video on those to show you guys those, if that's something you guys are interested in, to actually take a little kind of like the cellular camera, but I think they're supposed to be even better. So maybe I'll do a video on that, and I could pretty much stick those anywhere. They're like off-grid security cameras, so I could show those in an upcoming video if that's something you guys would like to see. But yeah, would you guys like to see anything else? Just leave me some comments on what it would be, and we'll try to get it out there for you guys. And we're here to serve you. We're here to show our family life, what we're doing. Most days, you only get to see 20-30 minutes of our days, and it's a shame we can't show more, but that's what it is. We don't want to go make hour, 2 hour long video that no one's going to watch, so we try to limit to 20-30 minutes, keep your guys' attention span, and go from there. So hey, another shout out. We're going to be talking about this a lot, the Okie Homesteading Expo we're putting on. Go check out Okie Homesteading on YouTube. I'll put a link on somewhere around here. You guys can click on it. We're up to almost 4,000 subscribers on there, and it's just an update video channel. So if you guys haven't seen our we announced our first speaker, Arms Family Homestead. Daniel from Arms Family Homestead is going to be speaking at our expo, our conference, and we're excited. So in the next few week or two, we're going to be announcing all of them, and we will have tickets on sale really soon. We'll keep you updated. So you need to subscribe to that channel, because that's where all the updates are going to be, and here and there on this channel, and Kevin's and our other friends too. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys like this little vlog of me checking the perimeter, checking for thieves. Anyone? Oh, what is that? Ooh, a big old bird flying above. You ladies better watch out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a little vlog for y'all, just showing you what I'm doing today. Perimeter checking. Make sure we still have our things intact, and good thing my tree stand's still there, and that feeder and that blinder's still there, so we're good. I need to move that other feeder eventually over there. I'll probably show you guys that when I do that, and maybe set some cameras up that I'm talking to you guys about. So love you guys. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.